手法。平拳。All right, next session we're going to talk about hand forms. Different kind of hand form strike at different places can cause a different effectiveness. The first one is the most common, called horizontal punch. Has to be this way. The arm straight, at the same time you can see this part cannot bend this way. If you bend this way, it's going to hurt yourself. Here straight, and this will be target. It's very easy to test yourself by punching the back, and you see, you go here, you're going to hurt yourself. Here is straightforward. You can push a lot of power out. So usually the target is attack is the solar plexus. It's not here, because here is strong, the protection by the ribs, but here is weak. This place is very important in Chinese martial arts. They call the center. This area, you punch straight forward, you feel nauseous, you like to throw up. If this one you punch downwards, the muscle pulling down, you seal the breath, you cannot breathe. If this same area you punch upwards, then it can cause heart attack. Because this is the reason this area is so vital, so critical. Not only that, when you try to attack, you always try to take the right hand side. Because this side is the liver, this side is the spleen. So if, for example, you can tape yourself. This side is stronger, this side, no, it's weak. This side is strong, this side is weak. So from here you can see, just become this target and this target. Because the reason like that, so all the time, as much as you can, in Chinese martial art, they want to keep the arms this way, to protect this area as much as they can, this area. You look at Chinese armor, this area is made by metal. Other place made by leather, this place by metal. Because the metal can stop the power from penetrating, but leather, the power still penetrate. Okay? So now, first one you're going to see, the first punch, they're going to open the leg, then go here. Only the last second, they're going to spin it. Do not go this way, this is called pushing. But go this way, it's called spinning. So when you punch it, watch the chest is in, then boom, the chest is out. This is out. That's why you get all the power by twisting at the same time for the chest motion. This is out. And this in and this out. This part is important because this part gives you the twisting power. This part is important because this one from bending, from opening, the power manifested. Okay, now you're going to see them. Okay, keep the leg open. The hands. 平拳. Okay, the shoulder has to be down. Okay, now try to punch a little bit lower because that's the chest area. Now I want you to aim the target to the solar plexus. So this area. Okay. Okay, I want you to improve a little bit. When you punch, before you punch, pull your chest in and then open up. Pull your chest out. It's much more powerful. Okay, that's good. So this one is called 平拳, horizontal. Now, the same area you can punch called 力拳, a vertical. So now what you change this way. But this way is faster, this way is slower. This way is faster, but somehow this way is not as powerful as this way. Because the reason, this one is screw, you turn, spin. This one you don't, it's straightforward. So now, we'll try to punch straightforward. The same thing, chest in and chest out. Thank you. Okay, next one is a bong quan. It's back fist strike. Usually this one you attack on the jaw or the temple. So, for example, if someone punch you, you block it, that's why go in. So this one, the power is come from the chest, get in and get out. Okay, so this one you can easily practice against the back. All right, face this side, mapu, squat down. Okay, left hand protect the chest. From here, the hand is up. Okay, from here and strike. The hand keep it here. Good. Turn your hip. The hip have to turn in. Good. Again. Again. One more time. Good. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. The next one is the same thing, the back fist punch, but this time is lower press. The lower press is very simple. Go in this area, you can strike here. Or this side, you can strike the kidney. So the same thing. But people say, how come this one is up, this one is low? Don't they the same thing? No, the different muscles. So because this reason, they use the different muscles, so the striking power is different. Like this one, you swing it. This one, you have body chest, much stronger power for this one. Okay? So because the reason, it's the same thing here. They strike, the whole body turn, then go sideways. Strike this on the waist area. It's easy, can strike on the lower part of the rib to rupture the ligaments and to rupture the liver, for example. Okay, so now going down, face that side. Okay, now strike downwards. You strike downward, sink at the same time. Strike. Chest in, out, good. Good. Then the next punch is a back fist punch. It's go to sideways. So that means if someone punch you, you block it. This one one way. This goes straight. But usually when they strike this one, you follow the body motion. It go in. It's not the same thing as the hook punch. The hook punch usually use the bodies and stay in the same position for twisting. But this one is not. The whole body move forward. Okay. So this kind of punch you can use punch to the face. You can punch the lower parts as well. If you punch the lower part, a lot of time you punch the lower part of the ribs in order to rupture the ligaments there. If you punch on the right hand side, it can cause a liver damage. Okay, so now you try to watch this one. Okay, face this side, mapu, down. Try to use all the power as much as you can. Okay, now when they strike, you can see they use the left hand to push the right hand. That's because there are a lot of comment. Once you catch your enemy, that's why this one go in by this part. So this one pull in and they strike it. Go this way. Okay.
专手拳。
Next punch is called drill punch, called 专拳. What you do, this one you intercept, this and go in. There are many places you can strike. For example, if it's in, right away you can see, I can strike forward to the nose, or I can strike bottom to the rib area. So this power is called this. The body a little bit tilted, but at the same time, the hand give you this kind of twisting and power strike this way. All right, let's try this one. Good. Yeah, you can see the power push from the rear leg and the quad, the hip area, head to turn. Good. Now stand up.
Trade手。
This one is called hammer punch. This one actually comes from the white crane for the short range situation. So this hammer punch, you can see the hand form is constructed by bending the 4 fingers and use the thumb to supporting these 4 fingers. So like hammers. So use this part of the hands to strike. How many places you can strike? This one is easy strike is the throat. Easy strike is a 人中, is under the nose. If this way strike, you can pass out. Of course, if this way you can strike, you can kill. Then between the eyes, the eye bridge, you strike it, you can break the bones there and cause the bleeding. Sometimes it can choke you to death. Okay. So because the reason usually is hands this way. Very similar to the snake style, they also very commonly use this hand technique. Alright, so usually you can see, if this hand come in, right away you can see, this right away go in so quickly. So this is called hammer hands. So the power comes from left hand in, right hand out, the same time chest in, strike this way. Okay, so usually go this, then boom, this way, in. Or you can cover and strike in. Either way you can do it. Okay, but now I prefer this cover, then go into the face. Okay, now mapu, down. Okay, block here, I'm going down. Okay, when you strike, watch my body, triangle. Yeah, when you finish striking, the body actually triangle. Okay. Remember, seal, cover, then strike with focusing on the eye bridge. Yeah, watch the body turn, boom, turn in. Yes. Okay, this one commonly you can practice with a stepping. You block it, then strike forward. Blocking and strike forward. So that one, if you have bigger space, you can practice by yourself. Okay, stand up.
双手拳。
Next one, commonly used, especially in the wrestling situations. What you do is you use the elbow to clear and use hand to strike. There are 2 spots you strike, either these 2 spots, the jaw. If the jaw you hit it, it can knock people out, or the temple area. Very often, they also use these 2 cavities to strike it by thumb. So if you look at the situation like that, for example, the jaw try to grab me, wow, we can see this hand. Before he can pull you or throw you down, immediately you go this way, and this one you strike in. So quickly, boom, you strike in. Alright, so remember, as I said, this one, tempo is a good strike, is a strike, also these 2 cavities good strike. So when you move this one, depends. This one, people use it to strike for the cavity on this area. And for the tempo, they can go this way, very simple. Okay, now, you're going to watch them use a fist to strike back. Okay. Yeah, chest in, then boom, out. One more time. Good. Okay, so remember this is special against if anybody grab your chest area and try to throw you down or do something nasty. So what you do, just clear and go in very quickly. Okay, all right, stand up. Thank you.
"内横轴
The next one is the sideway forearm strike. When we go here, go the sideways. So this one usually use this part to break the elbow or strike the cavities on the arms. For example, if you see the opponent's arm come in, this is clear out right away. You can see here, I strike this cavity. So this strike cavity right away, this go to the face. If this can come in, it's fine. Go here, I can use this part to break it. Sometimes this kind of strike can go to the kidney as well. So this one called 横拳 is a sideway fist punch. So from here, you can see they're going to train this way. The body block it, then this way. Body block it, then this way. Okay, now. Really. The leg down, open. Okay.